These 5 horror films will leave you terrified. Found footage edition. Number 5 is a movie that unsettled me. This is the Poughkeepsie tapes. When a serial killer's decade-long videotapes depicting torture, murder, and unnameable acts are found, they reveal the most disturbing collections of evidence homicide detectives have ever seen. The way this film was made was so effective, it made my heart stop more than once. I truly believed it was real, and I was shook and relieved when I found out this was a made-up story and it was made from scratch. Hyper-realism is present here, and not flashes of horror, but a tense feeling that captures you throughout the whole movie. This is an incredibly dark film that you have to watch. Number 2 on the list is a cult classic. This is the Blair Witch Project. With a very low budget, it ended up becoming one of the greatest commercial successes. Here we have 3 bold students that will venture into the gloomy Black Hills forest of Maryland in search of the legend of the Blair Witch. And now 1 year after they went missing, we get a view of the raw footage that will detail the disturbing events these guys experienced. I promise you won't be the same after watching this movie. Be careful with certain scenes, because sometimes the sense of realism really causes certain discomfort in the viewer and might affect you. Number 3 is based on a real case, The Devil's Pass. Here we have a group of students notice a pattern. We go to the infamous Dyatlov Pass incident to make a documentary about the tragic accidents that happened there. But things will take a twist when the truth of what took place there is finally revealed. I have the time of my life when I see actors doing a fantastic job, and this is what I could see here. You will feel out of place and unsafe in this a very new atmosphere and environment. This is the former Soviet Union. Devil's Pass opens us the doors of mystery to discover facts that will leave you conflicted and that will make you lose your mind. Number 4, one of the first movies I ever watched, Paranormal Activity. Here we have a young couple that moves into a suburban starter-tracked house, and they become increasingly haunted by a presence that may or may not be demonic. This is the type of movie that will make you jump off your seats. We have a genius proposal that lies in the natural behavior and interactions of the characters that make it so easy to believe that what you are watching is really happening. A wonderful use of the frightening tropes of horror that quickly evolves into a nightmare you are now part of. The movie that, in my opinion, began it all. Last but not least, we have Hell House. They promised me this movie would scare me to death, but I have to be honest with you, it didn't. Apparently, I'm a Hell House proof, but everyone I asked always recommends me this one. Here we have a documentary crew that travels to the horror scene of a tragedy 5 years after a malfunction caused the death of 15 people on the opening of a Halloween haunted house tour, standing at a very surprising, in my humble opinion, 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. I dare you to watch this one and tell me what's wrong with me. I suggest you subscribe to my channel and have some fun with me. See ya.